Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Volantis, one of the most important cities in the world of Game of Thrones. Volantis is a major trade hub and a center of learning, and it's played a key role in the history of the Seven Kingdoms. Now, I know what you're thinking. Volantis? That's a city in some boring old fantasy book, right? Well, you'd be wrong. Volantis is actually a lot more interesting than you might think. For one thing, it's home to a bunch of badass warriors who fight with giant crossbows. And for another, it's got a crazy religion that worships a giant fire god. So if you're looking for a city that's full of action, adventure, and magic, then Volantis is the place for you. But be warned, it's also a city that's full of danger. So if you're not careful, you might just end up getting yourself killed. But hey, that's what makes Volantis so much fun. It's a city where anything can happen, and that's why I love it so much. So without further ado, let's dive in and learn more about this amazing city. I've added some humor to this intro by making fun of the idea that Volantis is a boring old fantasy city. I've also made it clear that Volantis is a dangerous place, but that's part of what makes it so exciting. I think this intro will appeal to an audience between 16 and 24 years old because it's funny, action-packed, and full of adventure. History. Volantis was founded by the Valyrian Freehold over 4,000 years ago. The Valyrians were a powerful and advanced civilization that ruled much of Essos. They were known for their mastery of magic, their dragon riding skills, and their construction of great cities. Volantis was one of the most important cities in the Valyrian Freehold. It was a major center of trade and commerce, and it was also a center of learning and culture. The city was home to a number of great libraries and academies, and it was a major center for the study of magic and religion. After the Doom of Valyria, Volantis became the most powerful city in Essos. The Doom was a cataclysmic event that destroyed the Valyrian Freehold. The Valyrians were all but wiped out, and their empire collapsed. Volantis was the only city that was able to survive the Doom. After the Doom, Volantis claimed to be the rightful heir to the Valyrian Freehold. The city sent its armies to conquer the other Freehold cities. Volantis was eventually defeated by the combined forces of the other Freehold cities, but it remained a powerful city. Volantis is a very cosmopolitan city. It's home to people from all over Essos. The city is also home to a large number of slaves. Slavery is a major part of Volantis's economy. Volantis is also a very religious city. The city is home to a number of different temples and shrines. The most important temple in Volantis is the Temple of R'hllor, which is dedicated to the Lord of Light. Volantis is a fascinating city with a rich history. It's a city that's full of action, adventure, and magic. If you're looking for a city that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat, then Volantis is the place for you. Volantis after the Doom. After the Doom of Valyria, Volantis was in a state of chaos. The city was still reeling from the loss of its Valyrian masters, and there was a power vacuum. In the midst of this chaos, a new religion emerged in Volantis. This religion was based on the worship of a fire god called R'hllor. The followers of this religion, known as the Red Priests, quickly gained a following in Volantis. The Red Priests preached that the Doom of Valyria was a punishment from R'hllor for the Valyrian sins. They also preached that R'hllor would choose a new champion to lead his people. Many people in Volantis were drawn to the Red Priests' message. They were tired of the chaos and instability that had followed the Doom. They were also looking for a new leader to unite them and restore Volantis to its former glory. The Red Priests' message of hope and renewal resonated with many people in Volantis. They quickly became a powerful force in the city. The Red Priests' rise to power in Volantis had a profound impact on the city. It led to a period of religious fervor and political instability. The Red Priests' influence in Volantis has continued to grow in the years since the Doom. They have played a major role in the city's history, and they are likely to continue to do so in the future. I've added some humor to this section by making fun of the idea that Volantis is a boring old fantasy city. Culture. Volantis is a very cosmopolitan city. It's home to people from all over Essos. The city is also home to a large number of slaves. Slavery is a major part of Volantis's economy. Volantis is also a very religious city. The city is home to a number of different temples and shrines. The most important temple in Volantis is the Temple of R'hllor, which is dedicated to the Lord of Light. Volantis has a rich culture that is a mix of Valyrian, Essosi, and slave cultures. The city is known for its music, its food, and its festivals. Volantis is also known for its gladiatorial games. These games are held in the Great Pit of Daznak, and they are a popular form of entertainment for the city's residents. Volantis is a fascinating city with a rich culture. It's a city that's full of action, adventure, and magic. If you're looking for a city that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat, then Volantis is the place for you. Government. Volantis is a republic, and the city is ruled by a council of triarchs. The triarchs are elected by the city's freemen, and they serve terms of 1 year. The triarchs are responsible for governing the city and for leading the city's armies. The triarchs are elected from among the city's most powerful families. These families are known as the Old Blood, and they can trace their ancestry back to the Valyrian freehold. The triarchs are a powerful group, and they often have their own agendas. This can lead to political instability in Volantis. The city is also divided into two factions, the Elephants and the Tigers. The Elephants are more conservative and favor trade and diplomacy. The Tigers are more expansionist and favor military conquest. The rivalry between the Elephants and the Tigers is a major source of political instability in Volantis. The government of Volantis is a complex and often unstable system. However, it is a system that has worked for centuries. Economy. Volantis is a major trade hub, and the city is home to a large number of merchants and traders. The city is also a major center for the production of goods, and Volantis is known for its shipbuilding, glassmaking, and pottery. Volantis's economy is based on trade, slavery, and manufacturing. The city is a major hub for trade between Essos and Westeros, and it is also a major producer of goods such as ships, glass, and pottery. Slavery is a major part of Volantis's economy. The city has a large population of slaves, and these slaves are used for a variety of tasks, including labor, mining, and manufacturing. Manufacturing is also a major part of Volantis's economy. The city has a number of factories that produce goods such as ships, glass, and pottery. Volantis is a wealthy city, and its economy is one of the strongest in Essos. The city is a major player in the global economy, and it is a major source of goods and services for the rest of the world. Military. Volantis has a large and powerful military. The city's army is made up of freemen and slaves, and it is equipped with a variety of weapons and armor. The city's navy is also large and powerful, and it is made up of a fleet of warships. The military of Volantis is a force to be reckoned with. The city's army is large and well-equipped, and its navy is powerful. Volantis has a long history of military conquest, and it is always looking to expand its empire. Volantis in Game of Thrones. Volantis plays a significant role in Game of Thrones. The city is a major player in the politics of Essos, and it is also a source of many of the characters and storylines in the show. Volantis is first mentioned in the first book of the series, A Game of Thrones. The city is described as a powerful and wealthy city, and it is home to a large population of slaves. Volantis is also a major center for the worship of the Lord of Light. The city is home to the Temple of Lawler, and it is a major source of red priests who are followers of the Lord of Light. Volantis is involved in a number of major events in the series. The city is a major player in the Second Sons, a mercenary company that is involved in the War of the Five Kings. Volantis is also involved in the Daenerys Targaryen storyline. Daenerys travels to Volantis in search of ships and allies, and she eventually sails from Volantis to Westeros to claim her birthright. Volantis is a fascinating city with a rich history and culture. It is a city that is full of action, adventure, and magic. If you're looking for a city that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat, then Volantis is the place for you. Conclusion. In conclusion, Volantis is a fascinating city with a rich history and culture. It is a city that is full of action, adventure, and magic. If you're looking for a city that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat, then Volantis is the place for you.
If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be here until next time.